Have you been feeling more tired than usual? That extra cup of coffee you used to rely on doesn't quite cut it anymore, does it? Maybe your energy levels are lower than they've ever been. Or maybe you've noticed that your mood just isn't what it used to be. You're not as motivated, not as excited about the things you once were. That spark just isn't there anymore. And you might be thinking, it's just a phase. Maybe I'm just getting older. Maybe it's stress from work, or maybe I'm just tired. But here's the thing, these aren't just minor inconveniences. They're signals from your body that something deeper might be going on. And I get it. It's easy to brush these things off, to tell yourself that it's nothing. After all, we're taught to just power through, right? It's part of being a man. But ignoring these signs can have a real impact. It's not just about feeling a little tired here and there. It's about how it starts affecting other parts of your life. Your relationships, whether it's with your partner, your kids, or your friends. It's hard to be present when you feel like a shadow of yourself. Your job, too, when you're running on empty, it's tough to give your best, and that can hurt your confidence, your performance, and your overall satisfaction. And let's not forget about your self-esteem. When you're constantly drained, mentally and physically, it can start to eat away at how you see yourself. You feel like you're not the man you used to be. The guy who could take on the world, tackle any challenge, and still have energy to spare. Now, everything feels like a weight, and sometimes, you don't even know how to ask for help. Now, I want you to know this, you're not alone in this. So many men are dealing with the same thing. It's time to talk about it. It's time to stop ignoring the signs and take action. The good news? You have the power to change things. It doesn't have to be this way. These issues don't have to control your life. But in order to make real change, we have to get real about the problem. We need to stop sweeping it under the rug. That's what today's conversation is all about, how to take charge and tackle these struggles head-on. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Simple, and for over 20 years, I've been helping men just like you reclaim their health, restore their energy, and, most importantly, regain the confidence that may have slipped away over time. I get it, life can wear you down. Whether it's stress from work, family pressures, or simply getting older, it's easy to feel like you're just running on empty. But today, I want to talk about something that might surprise you, green tea. You've probably heard about its amazing health benefits, things like boosting metabolism, improving heart health, and even helping with weight loss. And I'm not going to lie, green tea is great, and yes, it has its place in your health routine. But there's something you might not know. If you're only drinking green tea and expecting it to solve everything, you could be missing out. Green tea on its own won't give you the full benefits unless you add this natural ingredient. Before we dive deeper into what makes this simple yet powerful combination, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from? Drop your location in the comments below. Let's see just how far this amazing community stretches. And while you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to like and share this video with a friend who might need to hear this today. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on the powerful tips we're about to share that could transform your health. Let's make sure you're staying ahead when it comes to your health. Now, let's talk about that extra boost your green tea needs to really work for you. Alright, let's break this down together. We all know that green tea has been linked to some pretty great health benefits. Improved metabolism, better cholesterol levels, and a whole range of positive effects. It's one of those things you see on magazine covers or in health blogs, and you think, hey, that sounds pretty great, I should try that. But here's the truth, many men, despite drinking green tea regularly, don't see the full benefits they expect. Why is that? Well, it comes down to the fact that green tea, while a great addition to your diet, is just one piece of the puzzle. It can help with some aspects of your health, but the deeper issues, like low energy, poor sleep, or chronic stress, don't get fixed by green tea alone. These problems are often symptoms of something else entirely. More often than not, they're linked to hormonal imbalances, inflammation, or lifestyle factors that green tea just can't reach on its own. Think of it like this. you can take a painkiller for a headache, but if you don't address the underlying cause, maybe lack of sleep, dehydration, or stress, then you'll just keep getting those headaches over and over again. The same goes for green tea. If you're dealing with those deeper issues, the tea is only part of the equation. You need to take a more comprehensive approach to truly feel the change. You might be wondering, what's the real solution here? What do I need to do to feel better? Here's where things get interesting. I know you've probably come across plenty of health advice that sounds great in theory, but turns out, just isn't true. We've all been there, thinking one quick fix will solve everything. Let me clear this up for you. First of all, drinking green tea and expecting miracles to happen won't work if you're ignoring the bigger picture. There's a widespread myth that simply consuming more antioxidants or downing green tea will be the magic bullet for all your health problems. But that's not the full story. While green tea can help in many ways, there's one crucial, natural ingredient that you're missing. It's called turmeric. Turmeric, this golden root, is an absolute powerhouse. It's a potent anti-inflammatory that works wonders for your body. When added to green tea, it does so much more than just taste good. Turmeric can help balance your hormones, reduce that constant feeling of fatigue, and even boost your mental clarity. But here's the real magic. Turmeric helps your body absorb the nutrients from green tea much better. It enhances the effects of the green tea, making the combination far more powerful. Now, together, this dynamic duo, green tea and turmeric, can address many of the root causes of those common health issues men face: energy slumps, poor sleep, low mood, and even joint pain. These aren't just inconveniences, they're signs that something deeper may be out of balance. But with green tea and turmeric, you can begin to tackle these problems from the inside out, feeling more energized, more focused, and even more motivated. Let me tell you about John, one of my patients. When John first came to see me, he was in his mid-40s and struggling with fatigue. He was constantly tired, even after a full night's sleep, and his mood was low. He felt like he was running on empty, day after day. At first, he thought the solution was simple: a few cups of green tea to help boost his energy. But after weeks of drinking it, he didn't feel much better. He was frustrated. The energy he expected to get from green tea just wasn't there. Then we introduced turmeric into his routine. Not much, just a simple turmeric powder added to his green tea every morning. It was an easy change, and he didn't have to drastically overhaul his diet or spend hours in the gym. But the results were nothing short of incredible. Within just a few weeks, John noticed a real difference. His energy levels shot up. He was no longer feeling sluggish after his workouts. Instead, he was pushing himself harder and making progress he hadn't seen in years. But it wasn't just about his energy. His sleep improved dramatically too. He started sleeping through the night, waking up refreshed, not groggy. And his mental focus? It sharpened. No longer distracted or foggy, John was more present at work and at home. But perhaps the most noticeable change for John wasn't just physical, it was emotional. As his energy returned, so did his confidence. The man who once felt overwhelmed by the demands of life now had the vitality to take it all in stride. He felt more like himself again. The man who struggled with low energy and mood swings was now enjoying life, feeling empowered in every aspect of his day. And his family noticed, too. They saw a happier, more active father who could keep up with them, who could laugh without worrying about how tired he was. John's story isn't unique. In fact, it's something I see all the time. Adding turmeric to your daily routine, especially when paired with green tea, can be a true game changer for your health. But I want to be clear, this isn't just about turmeric. It's about making consistent, manageable changes that work with your body, not against it. You don't have to feel like you're stuck or trapped in a cycle of fatigue and frustration. With small changes, like adding turmeric, improving your diet, and getting the right kind of exercise, you can feel more energized, more focused, and more confident. And that's not all. Let me share some additional tips to help enhance your health even further, so you can start seeing changes not just in how you feel, but in how you live. Stay with me as I break down how to take those first steps toward better health, steps that don't require extreme diets or hours at the gym, just a few simple, effective changes that anyone can do. Alright, now that we've covered the power of turmeric and green tea, let's dive into a few extra tips that can really help take your energy and overall well-being to the next level. These are simple, actionable changes you can make right now, without feeling overwhelmed. Tip 1. Eat a balanced diet. First, let's talk about food. We all know that what we eat can make a huge difference in how we feel. Focus on a balanced diet that includes whole foods, things like fresh fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins. These foods fuel your body with essential nutrients that keep your energy levels up and your mood stable. Think of your body like a car. You wouldn't put low-quality fuel in it, right? The same goes for your body. You need to choose the right fuel to run at your best. Tip 2. Stay hydrated. Next, let's talk about something that's often overlooked: hydration. Drinking water is more important than most people realize. Water helps your body absorb all the good nutrients from the food you eat, and it helps you stay alert and focused. If you're not drinking enough water, you could be setting yourself up for fatigue and a lack of energy. Make sure you're drinking at least 8 cups of water a day, and if you're working out or in the sun, you might need more. Tip 3. Exercise regularly. Now, let's get moving. Regular exercise is key to boosting your mood and energy. You don't have to hit the gym for hours. Simple activities like a brisk walk or even a 10-minute stretch can make a big difference. Exercise increases circulation, helps release endorphins, the feel-good hormones, and improves sleep. Even on days when you don't feel like doing much, just getting up and moving around can change the way you feel. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Tip 4. Manage stress. And here's one that's incredibly important: managing stress. We all have stress, it's part of life. But how we handle it can make or break our energy levels. Try setting aside just 10 minutes a day for deep breathing or meditation. This can help you stay grounded and calm, even when things get hectic. Stress, if left unchecked, can drain your energy, lower your mood, and affect your overall health. So, taking just a few minutes to breathe deeply can make a huge difference in how you feel throughout the day. Remember, it's the small, everyday changes that add up over time. You don't have to do everything perfectly. Start with 1 or 2 of these tips, and gradually, you'll start feeling more energized, focused, and ready to take on whatever life throws your way. It's all about taking those first steps toward a healthier, happier you. And I'm confident you can do it. Remember, taking charge of your health is not something that happens overnight. It's a journey, an ongoing process. And I know it can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when life keeps throwing challenges your way. But here's the truth: small, consistent changes are the secret to lasting results. You don't have to overhaul your entire lifestyle in a week. Instead, focus on one thing at a time. Start with something simple, like that green tea and turmeric combination we talked about. Incorporate it into your routine. It's easy, it's effective, and it's a great place to begin. And the great thing about small changes is that they quickly build momentum. You might not see the effects right away, and that's okay. But over time, you'll notice improvements in your energy, your mood, and even your ability to handle stress. These little victories add up, and when they do, you'll find yourself looking back, proud of how far you've come. And that's when the real change starts to take root. It's about building those habits that keep you feeling your best, physically, mentally, and emotionally. And before you know it, you'll be in a much better place than where you started. So, remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. One step at a time. Take it slow, don't rush, and enjoy the journey. Whether it's adding turmeric to your daily tea or taking time to breathe and relax, each small change is a win. And trust me, those wins will add up in ways you never expected. You've got this. And here's the thing, you're not alone in this journey. You're part of a community of men, just like you, who are taking those same small steps toward better health. And together, we can all achieve more than we ever thought possible. I know it can be hard to start, but every step forward is one step closer to a healthier, more vibrant you. So, share your story in the comments below. How are you tackling your health? What changes are working for you? Let's learn from each other, inspire each other, and keep pushing forward. Because together, we can make lasting, positive changes, one day at a time. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I truly appreciate you being here, and I want you to remember one thing: don't let your health take a back seat. It's so easy to put it off, thinking you'll get to it later. But the truth is, your health deserves your attention right now. Start making those small changes today, and over time, you'll begin to see the huge impact they can have on your energy, your mood, and your overall well-being. One small step at a time. That's how you get started, and it's also how you keep going. You don't need to make huge changes overnight. Just focus on one thing at a time, and celebrate each little victory along the way. I promise, if you keep at it, you'll be amazed by how much you can transform. I'll see you in the next video with even more tips and strategies to keep you feeling your absolute best, inside and out. Where are you watching from? Drop your location in the comments below. I love seeing how far this community stretches. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like and share this video with anyone who might benefit from these life-changing health tips. Stay connected, stay motivated, and let's keep this journey going together. You've got this.